Okay, here we go with a slick lap. I think I've gotten into the high 123s, but I can't recall. I'm real inconsistent. Anyways, my first turn here, I try to slow down right at that pillbox on the right there and slow down into the corner. It's kind of a crapshoot where I'll end up coming out, and then carry a third gear turn there. Those first couple corners there are just horrible. From there on out, I at least have a feeling of where I'm trying to go on this track. This one's another kind of a vague one, or actually it's the second one. That's, yeah. By the way, I despise those sand traps like that. I don't mind slowing it down, but come on, that's just ridiculous. Okay. I get down in second gear and try to cut it right about like that, but the speed at which I come in determines where my braking point coming into there. And this is my line that I try. Come into that in third gear, brake into the second gear, come back out, and late entry there. Usually I do a third gear there, but anyway. Trying to talk while I'm doing this just as tough. Oh, there we had the sound glitch again. Okay, at any rate, this first corner coming up here, there's a tree on the right, followed by a pillbox on the left. I try to hit the brakes right as I'm coming up on the pillbox. I downshift into third gear, and then as I'm already starting to turn in at that point. Down into second gear, and kind of sort of almost double apex it, except I can never hit the first apex. This corner, I have no clue where I'm supposed to hit it. Whether I can power through it or not, I try to, but I usually fail. And then I turn right there there's some checkerboarding on the side railing. And then right when I get to this, throw it around the corner a little bit. Okay, if I had 175, I'm doing awesome here. Oh, no. Ah, jeez. That's close to what I try to do. Try to double apex this, drop down to second, all the way up to third, and then there's on the right hand side where that little checkerboarding starts, that's where I hit my brakes, turn in. Now this line I crossed right there, if I can be doing 107 kph when I cross it, I'm doing okay. Once in a very great while I'll come out of that and I'll be at 111. Yeah, 124.2. That's not bad. Well, clearly it's the best I've done tonight. Okay, brake, downshift, turn. Oh. Hit the brakes about where I normally do, but for whatever reason, it's very, very variable exactly where I end up coming out of there. Turn right at the checkering, or not the checkering, the diagonals there. Actually turned a little early there. There's a little white spot, or yeah, a little bit late there. On the right wall, just before that overpass sign, there is the wall changes color. If I'm at or above 170 kph when I'm coming up to there, I brake right there. If I'm not, I run a little bit. Okay. On the 106, 107 kph, kind of par for the course. Anyway, just laps that I'm doing. I try to shift into fifth gear at 180, 81, something like that. Okay, here comes the brake point right now. From my perception, the time I hit the brakes, those 2 points were virtually identical. And yet, the corner I took, or the line I ended up taking through there, is just absolutely different. Turn right at those cross hatches up. that corner a little early and a little slow here. There's white spot, or not a white spot, but a change in color in the barricade and the wall to the right. And anyways, I'm having a hard time kind of talking and doing this at the same time. But okay, there's checkering right here. When I can see that in my right, on the right side, that's when I start to hit the brakes and turn in. I stay in third gear until right about here, drop down, and try to double cut these. Ah, crap. Screwed up my previous lap here, so... Or my not previous lap, my upcoming lap, so we'll restart this one. I try to come into that whole last set of corners in third gear, downshift into second gear when I have to make that sharp left, and then be in second gear all the way through until I start to come out into the back straightaway. And brake now. So fourth, third, second. Okay, that time I didn't get the little warning or whatever it is. I have it happen to me. Sometimes I get two tires off. I get the little warning or whatever. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Anyways, there's coloring. Actually. Okay. Right where the sand ends on the right there. If I'm doing about 170, I brake right about now. Otherwise, I brake a little bit further up here. And then just swing around. When I'm good, I'm getting actually a turn not much different than that actually. Cut these lines here. Single apex here. Hit the brakes. Go straight out. And then when the Coca-Cola sign back there is straight in the middle of the screen, I start to accelerate harder. Third gear, I should get up to 112 or thereabouts. Cut that corner, cut this corner, shift, and actually 108, 109, so I came out of that corner pretty good. But my line exiting sucks, so anyhow. Clean lap, just really, really slow there. So, at any rate, this is how I do it. Let's see if I can do one clean lap. .125 flat. Okay, anyway, take care, guys.